Let's talk more about the moon people. These are the hunter-gatherers, these are the ritual specialists, and today we're going to talk about the architects. Hi, I'm ex-art student, and if you're new here, I'm trying to create a comic. And I have been dabbling with this idea for the past 5 years, and only recently, out of nowhere, all of the characters and storylines came together. The story has a skeleton, abandoned kingdoms, demons, magic, rituals, moon worship, nature lovers, and more. As I mentioned before, there's 3 different jobs for the moon people. And the moon people are important to the forest because they worship moon and they protect the forest. They make sure it's clean, they worship moon, and if they do not worship moon, then things could go wrong. They don't worship moon because they're afraid of things going wrong. They worship moon because they truly think moon is beautiful and powerful, and as a reward of being faithful and cleaning the forest, moon gives them gifts. So why wouldn't they constantly do better for their tribe as well as make sure their home is beautiful? Also, moon is their god. They love moon. The big question for today is, who are the architects? They are the builders of the community. They build the homes out of branches, bark, acorns, whatever they could find, because remember, they're small. They're almost the size of some leaves in nature. They build fences and arches and use all their nature tools in order to benefit the community. They are the builders. They create things for everyone. The architects even help out the ritual specialists to make sure that the structures are built soundly at the ritual on full moon night, as well as any seating or tables or whatever is needed for the ritual to go well. Architects are the handy people of the community. They help out with small or big problems, and of course, everyone's working together. The architects use nature in order to build. Their bridges and structures and fences are made out of moonstone. Honestly, moonstone's always been there, so they've never questioned it. And moon people live for a very, very long time, so they just accepted that there's moonstone everywhere. They put together sticks and stones in order to create saw blades, hammers, and knives. They weave together grass blades and vines in order to make string. They use mud in order to put together different structures, whether it's statues or homes. It's kind of like their glue that they use. Now let's talk about their outfit. Their outfit is obviously made out of nature. Their shirts are made out of old dried leaves, but still very flexible. Their pants are made out of bark that they've soaked in water, so it is also flexible. Their knee pads and elbow pads are made out of stone, so then they could do whatever movements needed without hurting their body. They have gloves on to protect their hands when building. Of course, there's a moonstone in the middle of the glove to show that they are a moon people. They have the moth sunglasses on so they could see in the daytime, as well as look like they're one of the same community with the other tribes people. The architects are strong, smart, and they're basically like engineers for the community. They do everything they can to help out and make sure everyone is safe. Now let's talk about the painting. So when it comes to all these watercolor pieces, I wanted it to be very natural. All things that you could find in nature, including the colors, whether they're derived from leaves or rocks or what have you. This is what they'd be wearing and representing because they live in nature and there's no Walmart or Target nearby, so they have to make it all. Of course, their helmet face piece is sunglasses made out of moth wings. I don't know if it's a common moth that's in their community or maybe something that they invented and painted, but it also represents that they're moon people and things that come out at night or near the moon are moths. I thought that would be a good representation for the moon people and their moon worship. All of the moon people wear something that's made from nature, so the leaves are wrapped around and sewn together onto the people's bodies. The bark is stripped from a tree or something that's fallen off from the tree. Their gloves, I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming maybe a leaf or something. Everything the moon people use is found around them, whether it's the moonstone that has always been there, nature, bug shells, rocks, sticks, anything that's there, they use it and make tools with it and just try to make their community thrive. They have to feed the children, they have to feed everyone. So it's important that everyone sticks to their job, does what they're supposed to, and most of all, worships Moon. As I mentioned, when I'm painting, it's all natural colors. The only thing that's not too natural is the moonstone, but it's found in their nature community, so that is what's natural there. The moonstone has this cool glowing effect, and they use it because it's everywhere. They're like, all right, well, it's a material we have, so might as well build with it or worship with it, whatever the community needs. And when I'm painting, I try doing darker on the edges and lightening up either with some white towards the middle, and if I do too much, I use a paper towel to dab it, so then the middles of my object are almost glowing and lighter. I try doing a nice gradient, a radial gradient, I guess, in my moonstones. I like to either mix the color or just do straight from the tube, and I do a nice color block. I fill in that space when it's dry, then I'll go in with a darker or lighter color to create some texture or little details that the object needs. When it came to the mud, I didn't really want it to look like poop or anything gross. I wanted it to look kind of watery as mud does, and that's what's used to paste things together, so it's needed. Also, I didn't really know what else could be used to paste things together. I just know ancient people would use clay or mud in order to build their home, so don't fix it if it's not broken. Alright, I'm gonna let you enjoy some painting, and I'll check back in with you in a bit. We finally made it to the end. Let's take a look at those close-up shots. I did notice last minute that I didn't add the red beads, so I put it on their knife in order to not get in the way while they're building. Thanks for watching, guys. We are at almost 800 subscribers. Holy crap. Remember, I have an Etsy if you want to directly support me. That'd be amazing. I'd love to have my work in your home. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, all the things if you'd like. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.